Hi, I'm Jacqui from Nomad, and today we're going to be cooking one of my very favourite dishes. It's a vanilla burrata served with a fennel jam and lashings of the very beautiful ALTO robust extra virgin olive oil. So our first step is to get the reduction on the stove. So you want to get a wide base saucepan, Chardonnay vinegar and caster sugar, and we're going to combine those, give them a stir through just to make sure they're all combined, and then we're going to get that on a high heat and reduce it down by 3/4. Bring it up to the boil. Just make sure that you stir it every now and then to make sure that sugar isn't catching. Give it a good sprinkle of salt as well. So while we're waiting for the fennel reduction to come down, we're gonna just chop the fennel. So you take the tops off. You can save those for stocks or even finely sliced for salads. So the trick is with just cutting the fennel is that you don't want to cut it too thin because you are going to cook it over a really high heat, and if it's too thin it'll end up being really mushy and you still want a bit of texture. So it's about 3 millimeters thick. Okay, so we want to get it to this point where you've got a really nice light caramel colour, and then we're going to add the fennel. Just give that a good stir to coat it. And what's going to happen with this is that all the liquid from the fennel is going to leach out, and then we're going to reduce that right back down again until it creates like a sticky glaze on the fennel. So we're going to just let that cook out again. Give it a stir every now and then to make sure that it's not catching on the bottom. Some pepper, a bit of salt, and now we just wait. Okay, so this is where we want to be. The fennel is nice and glassy and translucent, and you've reduced pretty much all of that liquid. So we're just going to transfer that into another bowl. Just pop that in the fridge and let it chill, because we can't put the cheese on it while it's hot, otherwise it's going to melt down. So we're just going to spoon, nice big spoonful onto the center of the plate. I'm just going to make a little well in the center so that the burrata will sit in there nicely. And we're going to finish it off with one of my favorite cheeses. So it's a burrata from Vannella, which is an amazing family-owned cheese producer based out in Marrickville. Just going to pop cheese on the middle there. The incredible ALTO robust. So we're just going to get plenty of that on there. Don't be shy with it. You kind of want it to pool in the bottom of the bowl a bit. Once we break that bread up, you'll have lots to scoop up there. Olsen's salt. That fennel is really nice and sweet, so you can be quite liberal with the salt on top of the burrata. And then we've got some bronze fennel from the garden here at Hopeful, and we're just going to pop some of that on to garnish. And then, last but not least, a good chunk of bread to go with it. And there you go, there you have it. Burrata, fennel jam, lots and lots of beautiful olive oil, and some beautiful bronze fennel from the garden.